I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting...
Tonight, the stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now he spiked it on 3rd down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of... The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Taking it right down Broadway. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Lawrence going to put it up right away. And his first look is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Etienne up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. From midfield now, Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Ravens have got it.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He fakes a spike, buying time to his left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, James Prochet. Taken in at the 22. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Ravens are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10-second.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. It's the Ravens out in front. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
On third down, Lawrence being chased out left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Now Lawrence on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And some space here. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because...
Oh, he fakes a spike. Flush to his right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And they'll get this down to the 10. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. Oh, he fakes a spike. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a...
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Final play of the half, it's Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Roquan Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team...
Oh, he fakes a spike. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but he'll be well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll run with Etienne. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Going for it, here's Etienne. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Now Jackson on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. He's got the first down and more. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Oh, he fakes a spike. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, that play, a mess from beginning to end.
Especially since not only do you take what likely would have been 3 points off the board, but now after the return.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Oh, he fakes a spike. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fielded right around his own 43. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. 47 yards. And the Ravens are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I should have said they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.